everybody, back with a new Patreon request. This is from Ryan. He's requesting the 10th episode of Timeless. Last episode, Bonnie and Clyde. I really liked that one. Wyatt and Lucy stepping into those roles definitely furthered their relationship along, I believe. And then Rufus coming through, recording that conversation, so they were able to get away, even though Flynn has the key from Henry Ford. I don't know what he got. There was like a letter with a wax seal. I don't know what that is pointing toward. But this next episode is called The Capture of Benedict Arnold. So sounds like we're going to the Revolutionary War, which will be fun. So thank you for this request, and let's get into it. Is this Benedict?
General Washington, Your Excellency, welcome.
What is your business?
Don't shoot. Did you know?
Your Excellency, please.
Did you know?
No, he wouldn't.
Professor, the history and anthropology of American political movements.
That alone makes you the most interesting colleague of Denise's I've ever met.
Ignore her.
Are you her wife?
It also makes you the only colleague I've ever met.
I'm glad we're getting backstory for Denise.
Your family is lovely.
What's really been keeping me awake is your mother.
My mother.
What?
As hard as it must be for you to remember your sister, what's worse for me is that your mother doesn't. Keep this in the lifeboat for me.
What is it?
It's them.
Oh, yeah, that would be smart to do.
Pictures.
It's not sexist if I use a woman to beat you.
Look at them.
Pause.
Oh, I can pay for
Things are going well.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Gia. Sorry to intrude.
It's weird seeing them outside of like the work environment.
What are you doing here?
I need to speak to him. Rittenhouse knows you've been tampering with these recorders. No, I haven't. Hey, no. So what happened on September 25th?
Washington was over at Benedict Arnold's house for breakfast when he learned that Arnold was plotting to give West Point to the British.
Doesn't look like anyone's
That
here.
is a fabulous cape.
Maybe he already helped Arnold escape.
Stop! Don't move! We're patriots. Quiet!
Oh, shit.
Easy. I got a man in the next room. If shots go off in here, he shoots Washington. You're bluffing. You're talking to the man who shot Lincoln. You really want to take that risk?
Yeah.
I need your help.
Our help?
Is this a turning point?
The four of you are to head into Redcoat territory and capture Benedict Arnold. Say you were inspired by Arnold's example.
Where is the real Austin Rowe?
Dead in a ditch.
Damn.
Bastard.
What is all this, Flynn? That key from Bonnie and Clyde? Opened an instinct door? Or clock?
He's laying it all out on the table. This is surprising.
Is this something about a Rittenhouse meeting? Are you telling me that Benedict Arnold was a member of Rittenhouse?
Wasn't just
What?
a member, he was a
Rittenhouse
founding
is
member.
like the
This is the year
Freemasons
they
or
began.
the Illuminati or whatever.
We're gonna kill Rittenhouse in the crib. We're gonna stop them before they ever get started.
We can't talk about
You
this.
hunt these people down and you want us to help
We
you?
can't talk about this. Why? Because of your secret little recorder? What? You don't think I know?
Uh-huh.
See, you help me. Here, now. And I'll hand over the keys to the mothership. All yours. After all, once Rittenhouse is gone, why would they keep taking these godforsaken trips?
You're talking about killing people, changing history.
One last time, and then it's over. A show of faith. See for yourself how bad Rittenhouse really is. See in your own words.
Yeah, I would want to know what that says.
You help me. And I'll tell you what happened on Portera Road, mile marker 47.
His wife?
That's right. I'll give you the name of your wife's killer.
Ooh.
You're seriously considering this, helping out a terrorist? Makes us a bunch of Benedict Arnolds, you know that?
Well,
You've had better jokes.
the irony is not lost here.
Trail of Tears, Jonestown Massacre, the Waco Siege, but it's all still history, which is what we're supposed to protect, even the bad stuff. Aren't we?
Everyone ready?
What ethics are
Ready
y'all
for what?
bound by in
there's
this
a
time
big scarcity.
travel? I don't know.
We go defect.
And why would the British believe that we're defectors?
It looks so real.
Get down!
We'd prefer to speak only with you.
Well, madam, I'm not sure you're in a place to make that decision.
Come on.
Whoa.
You just killed Cornwallis. In 20 years, he's supposed to negotiate the peace treaty between Britain and Napoleon.
History will find someone else. You see one red coat, you've seen them all. Big deal.
That is a big assumption.
We're time travelers from the year 2016 who came all the way here just to meet you.
Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
Rittenhouse. He's gonna give me the future that I deserve. And no one, not you, not anyone, will stop us.
Wait,
He?
did you just say he?
The man you're asking about, David Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse isn't a they,
A
it's one
person?
He has more followers every day, but yes, I'm in.
You were the one that said we were a bunch of Benedict Arnolds.
That was before Rittenhouse was just one dude. If all we gotta do is stop one guy.
What, so we just kill him? If we do this, then history's gonna change. And what if...
Y'all have changed history so much.
More people are saved. How? What if you come home to Amy? I'm sorry, I don't think that history is an excuse to sit back and let people suffer.
Yeah, I don't either.
I hate to be a told you so, but the general did say something about you and me working together.
Don't push your luck.
Fair enough.
It's an inevitability. It's gonna happen. It's kind of already
How do we
happening.
do this? Do we really take out Rittenhouse? Then what will you do?
Let my little girl jump into my arms, hug my wife, and then say goodbye and walk away forever. I've done horrible things.
Well, at least he's acknowledging that.
Become something else.
That's
How can I bring
really
that
big
into
of
our
him.
home? What kind of husband or father can I be after
Wow.
what I've done?
Tell Rittenhouse you're patriots who lost faith in the cause like me. But I suggest we don't bring everyone to the party.
These are idiotic, unenlightened times. We'll leave Rufus behind.
What?
My father says that peasants are like the hands of a clock. Round and around they go.
What does that mean?
Because a peasant is no more capable of choosing his own path than the hands of a clock.
And whose fault is that? People in power? Maybe your dad?
Chooses the path for them.
Clockmaker, of course. Father says monarchies are too selfish and democracies are too chaotic.
So the members of Rittenhouse are not part of,
So
any
what?
government.
Elitist,
Not necessarily.
secret organizations are
Control's
the
all
only
that
thing that
matters.
can exist.
Usually it's best exercised from the shadows. Peasants can't govern themselves any more than ants can rule the jungle. Most peasants want nothing more than the illusion of a voice. Father says that's what democracy's for.
Oh?
Wow.
Benedict Arnold, you honor us with your presence.
Oh my god!
Father,
Snyder! From Buffy.
You have good,
Ah.
strong teeth.
Bitch.
Good skull
Touch me again.
Your hips are a bit narrow, but nobody's perfect. Have you reproduced yet?
Slap this dude.
No.
Good.
Oh! Rufus, we need you to
But don't
come
worry,
save
dear.
the day again.
We'll still find a good use for you.
Are you trying to impregnate her?
That's it, girl.
Yes! Oh my god, what if Rufus started a revolution amongst the slaves? Now that's some history that we can
With an
change.
ingenious pistol.
You can trust me.
You betrayed your best friend in the whole world. So why would I ever trust you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You two are sentenced to death. But you are to be brought to my bedchamber.
Oh! Yes! MVP every episode.
Killing me won't change anything.
We'll
Your
try.
lives.
We'll just see. We'll see.
This will outlive me. You,
That's what I'm afraid of.
all of us.
The movement has already started.
Rittenhouse will become.
Oh, you did it!
Where's the boy?
Oh no, he's gonna be the new face.
The boy, what do you mean the boy?
Boy's gone. His son.
Was he?
He
Are you gonna
escaped.
kill his
Are you saying
son?
that you want to kill his son?
I don't want to, but we need to.
Oh, that's
he
a
believes
different
the same
thing.
things as his father.
You already killed Rittenhouse. There's no need to kill the boy.
Of course. Flynn is an extremist. He will go to many levels.
No. Please don't kill me.
Flynn!
Please.
Oh, we can't do it. Well, at least he has a code. I think. No!
You said that you couldn't be a father after what you've done. But you can, okay? You can. You can go back, but not if you do this, please. Please.
It's gone. He's taking her with you? Oh, shit. This was a really good episode. Some big swings. Going after Rittenhouse himself, who is just a person, or began that way. Yeah, they talked about some really interesting stuff here about, I understand why Lucy is wanting to protect history. She's a historian. She understands the importance of that. But I did not have a problem with him going after Father Rittenhouse, but going after the son is kind of a bridge too far. And maybe they've just taken him with them rather than killing him. That would take him out of, furthering on the Rittenhouse plan. But he hesitated and he turned back around to probably do it, but we don't know for sure if Flynn would have gone through with it, because we established this episode that we've seen him kill people, like innocent people, so he's not a good guy, but he acknowledged that himself. And while he wants his family back, it's not in a completely selfish way. He knows he can't be a part of their life because of the things he's done. That's a lot, and this was the first episode where they kind of worked with him for the first time, and I don't know how that's gonna shake out now that he's kidnapped her and they're separated. They're not going to be in a good way. And, I guess we always assumed that she was writing journals because she decided to work with him. Maybe she just has no choice. And if she's there, she's going to write about it. I don't know. But maybe this is the beginning of that. It really interesting that they started out the episode with both Connor and Denise trying to give us more of their backstory, trying to see where they're coming from. I like them both. They're both in bad positions, and I like meeting Denise's wife and her having the drive to try to hold on to what she may lose. But I don't know if that would even work. If you fully change history, would the things just disappear? That's what I would imagine. But this was really cool, the whole Benedict Arnold thing. I don't think I knew all of the details of that. Obviously, I just know the British are coming. The British are coming. That he defected to the Americans, but I didn't realize that he got disaffected by how he was treated by Washington, and then maybe that's something that's just for this story because that's how you tie into Rittenhouse. But I don't think they're probably pulling from what actually happened. So I liked all of that. I really liked the conversation they were having with John. Him trying to understand, show this kid, this is actually tyranny, what your father has been telling you. So maybe he wouldn't be just as his father was, but also dealing with the fact that his father was killed, that probably would not have helped the matter. So I understand why Flynn would want to kill him, for sure. But a child, I don't think you can do that. I think that's a bridge too far. I think there may be other ways around that, but Flynn can be very black and white when he's trying to get this goal accomplished because of what's at stake for him. So I get all of that. I get everyone's motivations, and I'm really happy, of course, again, that Rufus came in there and saved the day. We're not in a great position now, but better than, being killed and raped in Lucy's case. But I think it's kind of interesting that he gets left out of these scenarios because of the color of his skin and his place in these worlds that he's going to. But it allows him to kind of be the hero because they're not expecting it. I like how they work that in, and dealing with these kind of issues. It sucks that he's always in these situations, but he makes the most of it, by God. He really does, and he's the MVP of my heart for sure. So, yeah, I really liked this episode. Really cool in the backdrop of this war, this revolution. They're trying to stop this organization that I think probably is still, I don't think they, you know, they wanted to cut off the head, but I think there are more to grow back there, whether it's John or just his followers that he was already having at this point. So I feel like they probably would have to go back even further, maybe till when that Rittenhouse was a baby. You know, it's a whole kill baby Hitler thing or whatever, but I guess you can't do that because it's a child. It's the same situation with John. Yeah, it's really difficult when you're traveling through time and having to pick a particular moment where something could change everything. There's so many variables, but yeah, that's what makes the show really good. It's just you never know what one thing can cause a ripple. And you know, worried about Lucy, worried about hopefully the guys can get home safe and come up with a plan to save her. But I'm also really curious to see how Lucy and Flynn interact while they're kind of off on their own. So yeah, this is probably my favorite episode of the show so far. So yeah, really good. Thank you for this request, and I'll see you guys later.